Starter sends him on their journey from the 1400 in the 9th and final race. Fellow Travellers one off the outside, blue sleeves and cap. Let's see how he plays his cards early on. Right there is Rockard in the blue silks, 3 off the left-hand side. Portman Square, the red cap. Adderley Street now goes off to lead them with the cheek pieces on. Storm of Swords gets up handy. Fellow Travellers 3 around them. Fellow Traveller, blue sleeves and cap. The market rival Rockard, a neck away on his inside. Oracle Kingdom. Blue Ocean spots them 6-length start. Risky Dancers in the green silks try my tune as they start to stretch out. LeChake and Clash of Kings easily 9 lengths off the tempo. Roy's Past is further back in the running with the white blinkers. They stretched out 11 or 12 lengths. Dancing Dixie. Adderley Street joins Portman Square at the top of the lane. Storm of Swords. Fellow Traveller with long strides has got his 3 lengths to make up. Rockard's going to go in for a run. At the 400 metre marker now, Portman Square moves up to challenge. Adderley Street's on the outside. Fellow Travellers trying to find his stride. Rockard's between them. 250 metres to go. Portman Square on the outside. Fellow Travellers trying to put it together. Rockard gets going. Fellow Travellers coming home. Rockard. Dancing Dixie and Portman Square's fighting back. Fellow Traveller probably puts his head in front from Rockard. Portman Square's coming right back in a thriller. Fellow Traveller won it. Rockard second. Portman Square. Dancing Dixie and photos with Clash of Kings for the minor positions. Well, you can see his head's twisted sideways. He's still learning about the game, entitled to be very green. He's a smashing-looking individual, this. He's a son of Pathfork from the Glen Cotson team, and probably a little bit cozier than the margin suggests. He's a big fella, this, and only his second run, first time around the turn. He started to unwind. Stuart Randolph gives him a confident ride close home. Rockard's on the inside, staying on for second, perhaps just ahead of Portman Square, the red cap. But it's going to be number 15, Fellow Traveller, rounding off a great day for Stuart Randolph and Glen Cotson. Well done to all the folks, the Governors, Warnocks. This was bred by the Highlands Farm Stud, 700,000 by. Rockard second, Portman Square. Dancing Dixie just ahead of Clash of Kings. LeChake. Roy's Past. Risky Dancer, Oracle Kingdom. Fellow Traveller, he's 6 off the right-hand side. He starts to run on towards the inside. Portman Square. Rockard still right there as they come to the 200. Portman Square is running around the red cap, and that's when Fellow Traveller gets to him. Fellow Traveller puts his head in front. Rockard 3 off the inside. The white sheepskin noseband fighting on, but Fellow Traveller, Stuart Randolph, gives him a peach of a ride to get him home in the lucky last as we hand you back to the studio.
Well, we've just seen the running of race number 9, the 2-year-old Fellow Traveller. He's come through in a big way here from that draw to win well. But firstly, let's congratulate the gentleman on my right. His stable is red hot. Glen Cotson, 3 winners, all with jockey Stuart Randolph. And this is what makes waking up in the mornings brighter when you come to the races, Glenn. It's turned out to be a beautiful day for your team.
Yeah, thank you very much. Look, we started the season off pretty slow and we're on the back foot, but the whole string's turned around, and thank God it has. But very, very well done to a fantastic partnership. You know, Monty and his sons. I've got Steve Warnock, who's here from England, and from here he's going on to the battlefields, and then he's going up to Savi to the game farm. So that's going to be fantastic for him. And of course to the folks, you know, they've been just great supporters on the game, on the stable, and I really appreciate it. And to the whole partnership, because you know he's a 2-year-old, he's a big giant of a horse. He weighs 590 kilos, and just been really patient with him. And we're a little bit nervous when he was caught wide, but I know he's got a big action. He's full of class, so I knew he'd do it at the end.
You mentioned his weight. He's got presence about him, and he's a horse that could only improve. I mentioned the pedigree. The dam, she went 2,000 meters. The further the better with this fella.
Yeah, absolutely. We trained the sister, and she was Group 1 place a couple of times. But this is a proper stallion, Pathfork, and he's one to follow, I promise you. Highlands, well done.
Well, it's turned out to be a lovely a day for your stable and your team, Glenn. Well done this afternoon.
Fantastic, and very well ridden by Jock. He's riding out of his skin.
Riding out of his skin. The gentleman on my right, treble for you, Stu. And I must say that you also gave it to the guys. You know, you like Banner Hill. You're a bit iffy about the draw. And they made you work for this one, Stu. They kept you wide. They kept you 3 wide throughout the turn.
Yeah, look, obviously from that draw, everyone's going to hold their position. But, in hindsight, maybe it's a better thing because he's a big striding horse. I don't want to have to break his stride and pull him in behind. I just want him where he was comfortable and where he was flowing in my hands. And it worked out beautifully. I mean, I straightened up and I could just let him lengthen up his stride and he responded well.
The sign of a good horse is to go and fetch other horses, put your head in front, pass them, and he seems to have that in abundance.
No, yeah, that's what you need. Now, I must say a big thank you to Glenn and his team and Lunga. They've done a lovely job. Got these horses ticking over nicely and making me look good. So I really appreciate it.
Well, it's turned out to be a lovely afternoon for you, Stu. 3-timer, all with Glenn. Long may it continue.
Absolutely. No, thanks very much and really appreciate the support.
Well done, beautiful. Give it up for Stuart Randolph. Let's get Steve in. The first time I get to meet him, he's all the way from UK, now off to the battlefield. A beautiful win for your individual here. He's really come through with flying colours.
Fantastic. That's the first time I've seen one of my horses win live in South Africa. So I am absolutely over the moon. A great training performance by Glenn and the team, and a great ride by Stuart.
Stevie obviously was down for the Vodacom Durban July. That was the plan?
Yes, I was here for one horse. We had a runner, but just a run. But hopefully maybe next year.
Was that your first experience at Greyville?
Second experience at Greyville, but obviously the July my first.
Well, that was a massive.
Next year.
It was a massive race meeting, wasn't it?
Fantastic. And the South African racing is huge, and we love it. I have my friends Graham and Tommy Langley and David the breeder here. Excellent.
Steve, you got many horses in South Africa in training with Glenn?
We have 3 with Glenn at the moment, and a few others.
Well, this horse looks progressive. The further the better. So you're going to have a lot of fun with him.
I think so. He's still a 2-year-old. He's still a big baby. So a long way to go.
A few days more before you head off home. So enjoy the rest of the country.
Great, I will do. Enjoy it.
Well done, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Well done to the guys here. They all made it to the track. And Steve, all the way from the UK. First time he's led in a winner in South Africa. And it's courtesy of the Glenn Cotson team. Number 15, Fellow Traveller. If you caught this quartet, 15, 2, 3 form results, 1, 2, and 3. And then number 13, that was a big bang if you included the field for fourth. Well played there. Dancing Dixie. That's a wrap of our race meeting. 9 races carded on Wednesday, the 6th of July. Big thank you to Sheldon Peters calling all 9 races. Of course, Raymond Rogers and his team. We had a stint from Denver Grantham in the OB van as well. And a meeting never goes by without the mention of the best cameraman on course, who is none other than Zane. For myself, Dees Dynan, until we meet again, which will be on Sunday, Inter-Provincial Ryder Cup, a race meeting to attend. Gauteng, Cape Town and KZN all vying for top honors. We'll see you then on Sunday. Until then, take care. Salani Gashle.